We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Aaron, Member Experience Manager in the Anytime Fitness Waupun Club. Today I am with David. How you doing today?
Good, wonderful, actually.
Outstanding. David, you've been a member here for how long roughly?
I want to say, what, 6 months or?
January?
Yeah,
About 6
January.
months.
Absolutely, it was January. So more like 9 months, I guess. So, yeah.
So you've been here for a while.
Yep.
I know you bounced around with some of the other Anytime Fitness gyms.
Yes.
Traveling a little bit, but you've stayed the course.
I tried to, absolutely.
Judging by his results today, he's definitely stayed the course. He's pretty humble about it, but I want to brag him up a little bit. Within the first couple months of you joining, you joined the 3% Club. Got his t-shirt, checked that off the bucket list. And then today we're sitting at 24 pounds down, down 6.5% body fat. If you're not familiar with that number, on average losing 1 to 2% a month is awesome. So he's crushing that right there. Tell us a little bit how you got to down 24 pounds and losing all that body fat percent.
Well, a couple things, obviously. Exercising, coming to the gym here at least 4 times. I try to do 4 times a week, 5 in a good week, but I try to get to the gym here at least 4 to 5 times. I have a weight training regimen that you taught me, or torment me with, so whatever works. And
whatever you want to call it.
Right. And then I do cardio hard, a half hour when I do with weights, but then the other time I'll come in, I'll do an hour 15 of cardio. But also with that, I do try to limit my calorie intake to 2,000 a day, which is like the recommended amount.
Yeah.
And I try to, of the 2,000 calories, I try to make it good calories, not like pastries and donuts and stuff like that. And it is funny though, with labeling the way it is today, you know, when it first came out, everyone was like, who's going to look at calories and stuff like that. It's amazing now, like if I'm working it on the road, if I stop to get something just to maybe snack on that, I always look at how many calories and what kind of calories they are. And it's amazing with exercise and dieting how well things can turn out. And actually the last time I went to my doctor, I kind of said to him, hey doctor, I got the key to losing weight. And he goes, what's that? And I said, you eat less and you work harder. And he started laughing because obviously that's it. I mean,
who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Really going out on a limb on that, but it's been the 2 things have worked really well together. And one thing, like I told you earlier today, I came in last night at 11 at night, and it was like the sweetest deal in the world. I could blast my music.
Yeah, tell everybody about that. So you came in at 11 last night.
I came in at 11 o'clock last night, and I put on 70s music, which obviously the group of people here probably not big into the 70s music, but I had it just blaring, and I went a good hour 15, and then took a nice shower here and shaved, and it was pretty sweet. So that is a real selling point, because I used to be a member of the Y, and of course they got limited hours. And with my job, because I kind of help different funeral homes, because I am a funeral director. A lot of times I'm on the road, and what's kind of neat is that because of the flexibility with hours and locations, I bet you I've been to, in the state of Wisconsin, probably, I want to say 10 different Anytime Fitnesses.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
I always have my stuff in the car. So, like, if I'm, like, a couple weeks ago, I was driving by Milton, Wisconsin, and I looked and I saw an Anytime Fitness and said, you know, I really need to do a workout today. So I just turned around and went to it. And one thing I will tell you, though, every Anytime Fitness I've been to, the people that are, when I get there, if the staff is still there, always just wonderfully friendly.
Awesome.
Every place. I mean, it's just amazing. It's like every place has just been more than accommodating. And so that's why I just think, like I said, I like the flexibility hours. I like the flexibility of locations. And in basically every location, you all have the same type of machines. So it's nothing, you know, that I got to be re-educated on or whatever. And so, no, I couldn't be more happy to do whatever it costs.
Well, we appreciate that sincere compliment. I'm glad that it's worked out well for you going to all the different Anytime Fitnesses. I think you've been to more Anytime Fitnesses than I have. I think I'm like 5, you're at 10, so you got me beat. So a little bit about like your programming. So, and I know that you were talking to me a little bit before we got on this video. So you do a lot of different cardio stuff. You do some more functional movements with like some dumbbells. So before this video, David went down a list of exercises, kind of asked me like form, technique advice. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing for those 3 to 4 to 5 times a week that you're working out.
Well, the weights, I'm trying to hit like every part of my body. So biceps, triceps, core, my hamstrings, my muscles in front of it.
Quadriceps,
I try to work at least one exercise on each one, and just a kind of a well-rounded.
So like a full body routine?
Right, a full body routine with the weights. Then my cardio is pretty much always elliptical, and then I'll either do a recumbent bicycle. The one bike I really like, and actually this is one of the few things that is not in every club, is the bicycle with
the Assault Runner?
Yeah, yes. And I know you said to me, you said the one thing that you like about it is it works your arms also.
Yeah.
And not every club has that bike. They all have recumbent bikes and they all have regular stationary bikes, but not everyone has the one with the arms. So I do that. But those are kind of the cardio is pretty much down to, and once in a while I'll go on a treadmill, but I'm not a real big treadmill person. I'm more of the elliptical and then the bicycle and stuff.
So overall, so what I'm gathering from like your program, I know David's program pretty well. So you do a mixture of everything.
Yes.
Would you agree that you can't just do cardio without strength training, can't do strength training without cardio, and to top it off, nutrition goes in there too?
Absolutely. And you were actually the one who kind of, when we were talking about, when I first started, I said, well, you know, I kind of tend to go just cardio, and you said, well, I mean, doing strictly cardio is obviously better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
But you said, you know, you really do need to work with some weights and stuff, because there's so much that you gain from some weight training, and just from like cutting down on body fat, muscle mass, all those things. I mean, you can bicycle from here to Milwaukee every day, but you know, it's the same muscles would be getting worked, the same, you know, you wouldn't be getting the wide variety of things that you really do need to accomplish. So
yeah, I definitely like to really showcase like looking at fundamental things and really enhancing those every single month. You know, you can always get stronger, you can always build your endurance, you can always make better choices with your eating habits. And the more that we're fine-tuning all those things, the more that they're gonna work together, and then voila, down 24 pounds.
Yep, and like tonight my meal is gonna be, I bought a rotisserie chicken and some lettuce, and I'm gonna cut off the chicken breast, and I'm gonna have chicken and on lettuce, and I think it's about 400 or 500 calories. But the thing is, I really like it. So it's not like I'm just eating this stuff and I'm going like, well, I gotta eat it because I want to lose weight. It's like, it's still good.
Yeah.
And it's actually good
protein.
Absolutely.
What I was going to touch on earlier that you kind of hit on, so with like the InBody sheet, when he was talking more calorie wise, there's a thing on here called basal metabolic rate. So this is what he burns with no activity. And you said you consume about 2,000 calories?
Yeah.
So he's going to get stronger, which he is, because he's consuming a little bit more than his minimum. Because if you go to, say, 1,800 calories or 1,700, he's going to lose weight, but he's going to lose more muscle weight, which is not going to help him long-term lose body fat, percent, mass, all that. So you're doing it the right way, and you're clearly seeing the results there.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned someone the other day came up to you. They noticed something, huh?
Yeah. This is my first year not officiating football, and the other night I went to watch a couple of buddies of mine officiate, and two of the guys I haven't seen probably since last fall, when I would like looked at referee pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I need to lose weight. But,
Yeah.
but I walked on the field and they had to kind of like do a double take
Yep.
to recognize me. And then the one guy goes, my God, you've lost a ton of weight. And I'm like, well, from the very beginning, yeah, I've lost a bunch of weight. And he goes, my God, you look good. And then of course, my best friend who was on that crew made a snide comment, you know, and the one guy goes, well, I don't care how he lost it, however he lost it, he's doing it right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and for like a guy to compliment another guy,
I think
that doesn't happen very often.
I think that's an awesome story, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you sharing that. But I appreciate having you on our little talk show today, and I'm looking forward to the next 6 months
Yep.
and even further after that.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.
You betcha, Aaron.